Hey guys, I'm going to be doing a run of Blazing Lasers today, and here I'm going to be sort of celebrating. It's going to be a late celebration because, well, as you can see, I've got quite a few more subscribers now, but it's basically going to be my 400 subscribers celebration video, which is a long time coming. And I thought the best way to do so would be to play some Blazing Lasers and talk about some YouTube content creators, because given the fact that I've reached like 400 subscribers, I feel that I need to start doing some shoutouts. So I thought the best thing I could do to celebrate having like all these subscribers is to kind of like celebrate some of the people that I watch so that they can get some more subscribers, and to kind of thank some of them for subscribing to me, because obviously some of these people also subscribe to me. So I thought it would be a good idea to do some shout outs and to explain things. But yes, first I want to actually start the game, because I'm doing this live, because that's kind of how I want to do things nowadays. I just want to play fucking video games. It's basically where I'm at with my channel. I mean, I'm not shying away from other things, don't get me wrong, but I just want to enjoy my time here. That's kind of the goal. So I'm playing some Blazing Lasers here. This is a PC Engine game that's shoot 'em up. I'm not usually that good at shoot 'em ups, so you're going to see me struggle, but this one is a little bit more chill than the average shoot 'em up, I feel. So, well, at least up until a certain point. Like, I do still suck at this game, don't get me wrong, but I think it would be an interesting game to play while I talk about all of these other YouTube content creators. So, the first person I want to do a shout out for is a YouTube content creator that's kind of disappeared from YouTube, unfortunately. I don't really know exactly why, but after seeing some of the comments in the Beautiful Joe video that he did, which was absolutely on point, by the way, that video of Beautiful Joe that he did was brilliant and nailed all the issues with that game, because that game does have issues and people bitched about it because they're stupid fanboys, and well, I guess he got sick of dealing with all the bullshit, as you do. I mean, that's kind of what comes with the territory of being a content creator on YouTube. You have to deal with some bullshit sometimes and listen to all these idiots complain that you don't like a game they liked or whatever the fuck. That happens, and some people just can't tolerate that, and yeah, they end up like leaving because they take it to heart, because you know, these people will like bring you down or do anything they can to make sure they can bring you down. And it's kind of sad really when it happens and people actually buy into their bullshit, because let's be honest, like, you know, all these people that criticize, they're just basically trying to bring you down, and it's all because you had a different opinion to them and they can't handle that fact. But some people actually take, like, it's kind of gaslighting in a way. Like, that's basically the point that I'm trying to get across. And the guy was basically gaslit, and yeah, because of that, he's kind of left YouTube because he feels that he's the problem, because all the idiots have basically been saying, oh, you're a terrible content creator, you're like a IGN reviewer because you make videos like shitting on a game I like. And it's just like, fucking get over yourself. The guy was fucking honest. IGN reviewers aren't honest, and he was honest about his experience, and whether he still agrees with it or not, what he said still has merit, because that's an experience that he had, and that's what people don't seem to understand. These experiences matter. They do. But the content creator I'm talking about is named Machine Juice. Now, Machine Juice is a channel, as you probably guess. He focuses on beat-em-ups, though not just popular ones like Beautiful Joe. He covers some more niche ones. I mean, he covered Seven Samurai before I did, which is a pretty big deal if you ask me, because I think Seven Samurai is an interesting game, and definitely deserves to be covered, because it's a game that clearly had a lot of passion put into it, and it's nice that the game gets some recognition. And yeah, he kind of did his own video on it, and he also did videos on other popular games and like lesser known games at the same time, and he does a lot of analytical videos, and I thought they were all enjoyable. So like, I definitely think that he put a lot of work and effort into his videos for starters, and I feel that it's a bit of a shame that he's kind of no longer with us, and he's also unlisted a lot of his videos, which is also a shame as well. I had to dig some of them up from some of the favourites I have, and they're unlisted, and it's one of those cases where people just they kill their own channels, I guess, which kind of does happen sometimes, which is just, it's a shame, but it is what it is. It was his decision, and I respect that. But I still think the videos that are still on there are still worth watching. As I say, he focuses on 3D beat-em-ups and stuff, so if you're into those, I mean, I talk a lot about 3D beat-em-ups, so if you like the content that I've been doing on my channel, you'll probably like the content that he focuses on his channel. God, I'm doing terribly. I'm only getting hit and losing my shield, which is not good. Like, I'm only on area 1 and find this boss. Right, there we go. They're dead, and this one should die in a minute. There we go. But yeah, I do still recommend checking Machine Juice out for that reason, because I still think that he's got some great videos, and yeah, like, obviously he has grown quite a bit since he started making these videos. I feel that maybe one of the reasons why he quit, and it's a reason I think I can kind of relate to, it's like when you make these analysis videos, like if you don't grow like super fast, which like it took a while for him to get like decent growth on his channel, and like even then it wasn't really enough for someone who does analysis content, and I think it can kind of get a bit demoralizing, so I feel like that might have been why he quit as well. But yeah, like, it is sad, and also there's a potential of him just moving on with life, but it's just kind of like, I only found out because of a comment that was made on the Beautiful Joe video, which was just basically trashing on him completely, and yeah, they let him gaslight them, so yeah, which is a shame, because, you know, these people that gaslight are just losers. But yeah, I would definitely recommend checking out Machine Juice's channel. So the next person I want to shout out on this video is a guy that I have seen quite a lot of his videos, and I've been there, I wouldn't say since the start, but like since the early days, let's put it this way, since the 20 subscriber days, and that's The Legend of Leo. Now, I found this channel out of the blue because I was looking up, I don't know why, I was bored, I guess. I was just looking up like overrated games, just simply because why not? And his video just showed up when I was looking at it, and I was like, okay, I'll watch it. And I found out they had 20 subscribers. I'm like, really? 20 subscribers? And he's got this production value? I'm like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, Legend of Leo, he's more than just an underrated video guy. He's actually kind of interesting because, and this is what made me want to really talk about his channel, because I just knew that he would be in a good part of the community, because he immediately, like, his goal on YouTube was to kind of get involved in the community and stuff, and well, given the fact that I know a lot of people in the community and stuff, and that I know that if we get more people in that community and that we grow, it will get better, I'm like, yeah, I need to get more acquainted with this guy. And yeah, that's kind of how I sort of discovered his channel, and he does a lot more than just those videos. As I say, he likes to get involved in the community stuff, which he has. He's been doing community stuff with the button mappers and stuff, and he's also been doing video responses to me as well. Like, he did a video response to one of my topics too. He mainly focuses on discussion videos, which is always interesting. I like channels like that focus on discussion videos, because those channels, Like it's interesting to have these topics. I just like to have topics being brought up in videos, like instead of just like watching a random video and stuff, like having something more topical is more interesting for me to watch. I don't know, it's just my personal preference. So it's good that he does that sort of content, but he also has like ranking videos. He has videos that are like more like he has his own unique videos, like these photography videos where he takes pictures in games, which he better do both how to one of these days, because that game's like perfect for that. Like that video format was made for both how to, because that's one of the most gorgeous looking games of all time. Like even I take screenshots of that game frequently, just simply because how can you not? Like my screensaver background on my PC is literally a screenshot from that game. So yeah, that I just screenshotted myself. I don't use any of these like wallpapers that you like get from the like, you know, for doing surveys or anything like that, or download. You know, I just took a screenshot of the game and I just basically like, yeah, that's basically what I did. And yeah, like he does that as a video series, which I think is really interesting. He's done Halo and Breath of the or Tears of the Kingdom, I don't know which one, they're all the same to me, these bloody Zelda games. But yeah, he's into Zelda, I'm not, but that's fair enough. I mean, if you're into Zelda, you'll like his channel. I'm not into Zelda, but you know, like, whatever floats your boat, I suppose. Like I say, if he also did Halo 3, which was cool. I mean, I know Halo's a popular franchise, but I can't deny that I'm actually a fan of Halo to some degree, and yeah, it was nice to see him do a video on that as well. And he's done kind of quite a few videos now, and he's got shit. It's died. And his channel has grown a lot. Like, since I met him, he's gained a ton of subscribers very quickly, and I think a lot of that is owed to the fact that he dedicated himself to making like these Tears of the Kingdom guide videos, which have definitely attracted a lot of attention from the masses. And yeah, he's growing fast because of that. But yeah, it's actually kind of crazy how fast his channel has grown, and it's kind of interesting. Which, yeah, like, I mean, usually discussion videos don't really get much attention, which I don't understand why. But as I say, his guide videos definitely got a lot of attention, and I guess he made the right move, because it's definitely been a success for him for sure. And yeah, like, honestly, like, I would say, oh shit, don't want to get hit by that. I would say that there aren't many discussion focused channels out there, like, mainly because of just how hard it is to make it a success, like, to make a successful one, you know. And I mean, I've done theory crafting and stuff, which is kind of that, but like, even I need to do more discussion videos, to be honest, because I like watching them, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. But I'm trying to think of topics, so, and right now I'm just like, yeah, just do the shout out, fuck it. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. But yeah, and he also does, I say, ranking videos as well, and those got him quite a bit of attention too, because he ranked Final Fantasy and pissed a lot of people off. Well, all I'm going to say is, if you think his list is going to be controversial, you want to see mine. Oof. Because yeah, I do plan on doing that at some point. So yeah, you better keep your eyes peeled, because that video is going to show up one of these days. But yeah, like, part of me is dreading doing that video, because I just know, oh shit, because I just know I'm just going to get some negative comments on it. I just don't want to deal with that shit. It's like, you know, like what you like, but for the love of Jesus Christ, like, just fucking let people have their fucking opinions, you know. But yeah, like, there's going to be some hot takes in that video that's going to piss a lot of people off. But it's the Final Fantasy community, what do you expect? But ultimately, like, the thing about it is that I feel that he's a very friendly guy. He's very professional with his videos. I think there's a lot to like about him, and I think anybody can enjoy his content. So I definitely think that he's going to go far one of these days, and you definitely need to check him out if you like discussion videos or anything that I've mentioned. I mean, I think if anything, the main thing that's holding him back right now is the fact that he focuses a lot on these niche videos, and they don't do well, unfortunately, because YouTube doesn't push good content, and that's the problem. So yeah, it's a pain in the ass, I know, but I'm definitely an advocate for anyone who tries to do something interesting with their YouTube channel instead of just making the usual bullshit. And he definitely does, so, you know, I definitely think that he deserves more credit for the videos that he puts, like the unique videos that he does, and for especially his discussion videos and his topics and his ability to create lots of interesting topics. Shit. I'm not good at schmutz people, I'm terrible at them, and they should prove it. But yeah, I need to grab. Oh, I missed it. God damn it. Yeah, this is not an easy stage, but it's not the hardest stage either. It's just I need to stay on the ball with this one. I never claimed to be good at blazing lasers, people. I just want you to bear that in mind. I'm not good at this game. I'm just not. But I like this game. I do. Oh, for God's sake. The more I say I like this game, the game's like, no, you're not allowed to like this game. We're going to make sure you don't like this game. I'm going to shoot a bomb there. Fuck it, because I don't give a shit. Right. I'll shoot one there as well. Fuck it. There we go. Right. But yeah, I do like this game. It's a bit hard for someone like me, and it's probably not the best game to do live recording on, but whatever. Everyone needs a challenge at some point, and I might as well be the one to be challenged. But yeah, he's a very friendly guy and does a lot of really unique content, so definitely check out Legend of Leo. He's definitely one of the good guys, I'll definitely tell you that much. He's one of the people that we need more of on YouTube, let's put it that way. But yes, next up we have a channel that I've only discovered recently. By the time I upload this video, it'll probably have been a while, I don't know, but depending on when it's uploaded or whatever. But the channel is called Rush Hour, and Rush Hour focuses primarily on JRPGs, but occasionally does play some beat-em-ups, so that's something to be aware of. And the thing that caught my eye about his channel is his channel brings up a lot of the industry's bullshit, and he's not afraid to bring up some house truths, which I really appreciate because he's very similar to me in that regard. And yeah, he talks about some of the more interesting JRPGs in my opinion. God, this isn't going well. I'm already losing lives, man. On area fucking 3, this isn't a good run for me. Well, it's definitely not a good one for me on this game. I can usually do a little bit better, but to be fair, I'm paying more attention when I play, and I'm just trying to focus on what I'm doing here. But yeah, I'm focusing on two things at once, so bear that in mind, people. I'm playing a fucking shot, which I suck at, and I ran right into the bell end. What a surprise. What a fucking shocker. But yeah, right. That killed a lot of them. Only got one life left, shit. This is bad. Right. So, as I say, back to the topic. Rush Hour, as I say, he plays a lot of like RPG focused content. He does cover some modern ones, but usually it's more like he's more critical of the modern ones from what I've seen, and he brings up a lot of industry bullshit. So he's gonna be one of those people that actually plays these modern games, and for the purpose of like actually criticizing them, which I give him credit for, because I don't want to do that. I want to play old stuff like I'm doing now. And that's one of the reasons why I don't really want to, you know, do that. I just want to avoid modern gaming, you know. But unfortunately, it's easier said than done nowadays. I feel like, because everyone bloody brings it up. But you know, that's just kind of how things go, I suppose. But yeah, as I say, if you are into JRPGs, he talks a lot about the more interesting JRPGs and some of the more popular ones. And he also talks about some action games, and he talks about some Soulsborne games I've seen. I see, and yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of that genre personally, but yeah, like as I say, it did catch my eye because he did do those videos, and eventually did a video talking about how Valve Profile 2 is a masterpiece that Square Enix has forgotten. That video was brilliant because it sounds like a video that I would make. Basically a video just shitting on publishers and preaching about Valve Profile 2. I'm like, this is basically my channel. How is this not on my channel, this video? Because it's basically something I would do. And I feel like he did it in a brilliant way, and he did it in a much more, like, concise way than what I would. I would just go on a tangent for hours, whereas he just gets to the point. And I like how he brought up publishers in a video about Valve Profile 2, because it's just so interesting how it's just so fitting in a way, like how a video about Valve Profile 2 brings up how bullshit publishers are, and I really like that. It's just like, it's like two topics that I love talking about, you know? So I had to watch the video, and I was not disappointed. It definitely over-delivered. And he also brought like The Last Remnant as well, and talked about that game. Like, this, Jesus Christ, this guy, where's this guy been all my life? Like, this guy is basically echoing the stuff that I've been saying, because The Last Remnant was a game that I played quite a lot of back in the day. I've never really covered it, mainly because, well, it's on Xbox, and I can't record Xbox 360, and two, because, well, it's been a complicated game to talk about, but I feel like he did a pretty good job at summing it up, and I really liked that video as well. Funnily enough, the video that I found his channel on was actually one on pacing, which was really cool because he brought up a lot of problems with a lot of games, and particularly the Trails games, and yeah. My god, the Trails series, man. What the fuck. But I just love how he brought pacing, because it's something that is a big deal in a lot of JRPGs especially, but in gaming in general. And I feel with JRPGs, like, people need to remember that these aren't anime, you know? They're not manga, they're not anime, and they're not books. They're video games, first and foremost. And when you're making a video game, you want it to be... You want the story to be as concise as possible and get to the point, because people are there for the gameplay primarily, and you've got to remember that, and some people forget that. I feel that that's something that a lot of people tend to forget nowadays. Like, everything has to be focused on narrative, and I don't understand why. Like is narrative really that important? Like, is it really? I was blocked in here. This is going to be rough as this. I'm going to use bombs here because fortunately I've got quite a lot, but yeah, this is really difficult. A lot of enemies here. Oh god, this is hard. I'm on area 4 and I'm already having a rough time. But yeah, as I say, I definitely feel that Rush Hour is one of the more interesting channels I've seen so far because of the stuff he's covered. So if you're into like games that, like if you're into JRPGs and you want to see videos on the more interesting ones like Valve Profile 2, like The Last Remnant, then he's definitely a channel worth watching. So yeah, that's a game over. I don't know if I get credits. Yes I do. I'll take those credits. Right, so here we go again with area 4, and yeah. So next we're going to talk about Freaky Cake. I didn't first see him for a long time. I've seen him around quite a bit. He's kind of been everywhere, I suppose. He's one of those people that you'll always see him everywhere you go, because I think I first met him on Phoenix's like channel and stuff. Yeah, like, and he basically, I think I first saw him on the Phoenix's Samurai Western stream. That's kind of when I first saw him, and he was basically just nattering there, and I noticed his avatar immediately was an Onimusha avatar, and I'm like, yep, this guy's got some taste, hasn't he? So, well, actually, no, was it an Onimusha avatar? I forget, but yeah, he was talking about Onimusha Dawn of Dreams a lot, and I'm like, yep, this guy's got taste. So, I knew that immediately right off the bat, but eventually he started a YouTube channel, and yeah, like, I've been watching a few of his videos. He's been covering a lot of niche, unknown games. I feel that he likes to cover the games that are sort of like platformer ones and some 3D beat-em-ups mainly. Those are the ones that he mainly focuses on, but the videos that he does a few lists of games that are obscure and that lot, and he's a self-proclaimed obscure guy, and he does history videos on like the development of video games, but he mainly focuses on like the historic, like what the developers like original plans were and stuff like that. That's kind of what he focuses on, as opposed to actual like behind the scenes development. It's not really focused on that. It's more about like sort of like the game's releases and plans and like cancelled shit. It's mainly what he focuses on and all of that. But yeah, like he basically does a lot of research on these games and interviews developers. Sort of. I think he just gets information from developers so that he can like talk about them and stuff. So if you're into that sort of thing, you definitely want to check his channel out because he talks about the more niche stuff. As I say, oh god, this is really getting tough as this area. This is a cool area as well, but man, like, not doing very well here. So yeah, like, if you like your niche games, he's the guy to go to. I mean, he's one of the guys. There's quite a few guys that I watch that have that cover niche games, including the next guy I want to talk about, who is BioPhoenix. I mean, how can I not bring him up? I mean, it's like, it's obligatory at this point that I bring up BioPhoenix, because BioPhoenix, as I've already mentioned, like, I mean, I met a lot of these people through BioPhoenix, so it kind of goes without saying that BioPhoenix, these things spread, and that's the problem. If they spread too far out, then yeah, I'm going to like get hit by them. But yeah, BioPhoenix, as I say, like, he's one of those channels that you go there for the reviews and then you stick around for the streams, because the streams where all the meat is, really. Like, you find out about a lot of games through his streams, and he mainly focuses on, like, he focuses on a lot of games, but I feel that his niche is more PC98 games, as he's big into them. He's even gone as far as to review PC98 hentai games. So yeah, that's one of his claims to fame. But yeah, like, I feel that his channel is very educational, probably one of the more educational ones, just simply because he plays so many different games on his stream, and you just find out about so many games on his streams, and then he also does reviews of games on top of that, which are also great, but you find out about so many, even more on his, like, you find out about even more on his streams. So if you only just watch his videos, you're kind of like missing a huge part of what his channel is about, but you definitely should watch his videos as well, because a lot, like, he will always stream like the games that he reviews, so you've got to bear that in mind as well. But like, as I say, there's a lot to really like about his channel. I feel that the atmosphere, it's a very, his streams have a very fun atmosphere, despite the fact that they're educational, and he talks about a lot of topics with the community and stuff, and like, very approachable guy, very easy to talk to and interact with, and very chill guy as well. He's probably the chillest. Like, I know that Derek the Completionist, who I shouted out before on the previous shoutout video, he calls Majority the chillest of the chill. I would say that Majority and BioPhoenix are the chillest of the chill, because they're both really chill guys, and BioPhoenix definitely is. So yeah, I definitely feel that you're gonna encounter him one way or another, because his channel is amazing, and you should definitely watch it. Now, the next channel I want to talk about is Digital Hauntology. So this guy does videos on a lot of modern games, which, yeah, I'm not really big into modern games, but he has talked about some old school games too, and I feel that Like, he brings up, like, he focuses on a lot of the AA games, if you know what I mean. Like, those games that, you know, it's like you see them and you know that they're around, the games that aren't really big budget games, and he likes really covered those games, which is kind of admirable. I mean, it's not really something I would personally do myself, because I don't know, like, I'm just too cynical of modern gaming to even give it a try, I guess. But like, I don't know, it's just like, I just don't want to, like, it's not really what I feel like doing at this point on YouTube and stuff. And yeah, like, he does analysis videos as well, which, you know, he clearly puts a lot of effort into them. More effort than I'm putting into this game right now, it seems. But for me, I just want to play games that are like, I'm still playing all these old games, people, so I'm just like focused on that right now, because it's what I'm enjoying right now, and that's kind of it. But yeah, so his channel is different from mine. I don't usually follow a lot of the games that he plays. He plays a lot of games that I just don't care about. He plays a lot of these like B horror games and stuff, and indie horror games, and he plays some walking simulators and stuff. Like, he plays a lot of those types of games sometimes, and you know, like, he plays like some action games, like some B action games, like that, like, you know, like the ones that are like AA, the ones that just kind of got like forgotten about, I guess, like Solstice, which, you know, like those kind of games. And yeah, like, will I actually be able to survive this for this whole video? I don't even know if I will, because I'm getting my ass kicked here. But yeah, and yeah, he does a lot of analysis, and he also ranks all the games that he does a video on as well. So yeah, I'd say he puts a lot of work into his content, so definitely check him out for analysis content. But yeah, like, as I say, I'm doing so shit here, man. Anyways, I'll get on to the next guy, because this guy is a big deal. This guy, like, I feel that out of all the guys that I've talked about from this video, this guy is definitely the most obscure channel of them all, deep down, and that's BioBlame, or BioLies, because he has two channels. He also has another one for music as well. I forgot what it's called, but I think it's Biotech or whatever. But yeah, British Bio, as I like to call him, because there's BioPhoenix, and then there's BioLies, who is some British guy from what seems to be the West Midlands, and based on his voice. And yeah, he mainly plays shovelware. Yeah, that's his niche. He focuses on shovelware games. So he's kind of a bit like BioPhoenix, but he's more focused on the shovelware as opposed to like PC98 hentai. So yeah, like that. If you want the PC98 hentai, you watch BioPhoenix. If you want shovelware, you watch BioBlame. That's kind of how it goes. But you should really be watching both of them. Like, there's the British Bio, and then there's the like Canadian Bio. It's like, you know, if you have like Top Gear, but for video games, it's like you have the US Top Gear, you have the British Top Gear. Like, it's sort of like that. Like, so it's like you have the Canadian obscure game guy, and then you have the British obscure game guy, and like the Canadian Bio and the British Bio. You get what I'm saying? The Bio show, like, they should just totally make that a thing. And yeah, like, he plays all these shovelware games. He also plays a lot of other games that are non-shovelware, like some of the more interesting games out there that don't usually get talked about. And he's just genuinely obscure in general. And he also has recently started doing like topical videos, which is cool. And yeah, I'm really a fan of those as well. And he started to do like sort of like talking about like sort of like off the cuff reviews of like some of these niche games. But I feel that if you really want to see like the dictionary of video games, like, you definitely want to check out BioLies, because he will cover anything. As long as it's not football, he'll play it. Like, as long as it's not football, he will play it. If you like, he will play anything. This guy will literally play anything. This guy will die for our sins, in terms of playing video games. He fucking will. Like, this is the hero we need in a way, because he suffers for our entertainment. That's kind of what he does. But yeah, he's like the Stan Birdman of the UK. I feel that's the best way to describe him, really. But yeah, definitely really good content creator. I mean, obviously, like, his Biolized videos, like, he uploads a lot on that channel. He, like, just playing tons and tons of games that, like, you probably will never play, and in a lot of cases shouldn't, but he likes his simulator games for some reason. Like, he's big into those. It's kind of shocking, really, how he's big into them, but maybe it's just because, like, there's a lot of, like, those types of games that are just kind of like shovelware, and maybe because he's played so much shovelware, it's kind of rubbed off on him, I don't know, but yeah, this guy looks pretty nasty, man. This guy looks like the final boss of Ys 4, the Dawn of Ys. He fucking does. But this was before Ys 4, the Dawn of Ys, so yeah, maybe it took this as the idea. Maybe the idea came from this game, you never know, but yeah. As I say, like, pretty cool bosses in this game, I will say that. This game has some really great bosses. But yeah, he pretty much is a dictionary of video games, is BioBlame. So if you want to learn more about video games, like, that you've probably never heard of, definitely the channel you should be watching. He's also kind of amusing as well. He's very sarcastic, kind of like Stan Birdman is, you know. Which, that's my kind of thing. I like that type of content creator. Like, those are my type of content creators right there. Oh, this is where the game gets really difficult here. Shit. Especially the one after this, that's when I'm gonna, like, fail epically. But, yeah. As I say, next up we have I Got Kings. And I Got Kings is mainly a streamer, but I feel that I should bring him up anyways. Yeah, he's basically a very friendly streamer who plays a lot of old retro games. Like, he's basically like trying to relive his childhood and experience all these old school games, and he'll play the same games forever, just simply because he likes them. Pretty much that's kind of what his channel is, and he's kind of just like that guy who's just kind of stuck in the past, but aren't we all, you know? That's kind of his sort of thing. But that's kind of why I relate to him a little bit, because, you know, I'm kind of stuck in the past as well. But yeah, like, he plays a lot of like NES games, and he plays a lot of Dragon Quest. Like, he loves his Dragon Quest, and he also loves Castlevania games as well. So if you like Castlevania, he'll play a lot of that. And I like my Castlevania, so yeah, it's good to see that he plays those games too. And yeah, like, he's just a very nice dude. He's very easy to talk to, and I feel like his streams are just like very easygoing, you know. So yeah, definitely, especially if you like Dragon Quest, you definitely want to check him out. So next we have Kakino Solar, or like, I think he's Kaki Plays now. I don't know, he keeps changing his bloody name. But yeah, I'll just call him fucking like Kakino Solar, because that's how I've known him for like the longest time. But yeah, like, this is another streamer channel. He does Let's Plays as well, if you're into that. He's a laid back dude. He's got a bit of a vulgar sense of humour. I know that's not for everybody, but it's definitely for me, because I'm as crude as they come. And yeah, like, he's just easygoing. He's not one of these people that's like says, oh, you can't say that stuff because think of the children, you know. It's like, well, you know, I'm trying to just like I'm just trying to just chill, and this is how I chill, by having dumb fun, you know. Like, not everybody wants to be mature 24/7, you know. we all have that. We all just want to just like have a laugh sometimes, and he's one of those streamers that you can have a laugh with, which is good. That's a positive to me. I mean, it might not be a positive to you, but it is to me. He does a lot of JRPGs, and he also likes to do some strategy games as well, if you're into that. And a few Muso games, but he doesn't often do them, and he also likes to play Forza a lot and racing sims, which I'm not big into at all. But yeah, if any of that seems interesting, you might want to give him a watch. So yeah, as I say, next up we have, I think this is the last person I want to shout out, and this is a guy I've known for a while, because he's been at it for a long time, and that's Einstein Shreds. He was formerly known as Bladed Lightning, so you might have heard of him back then. Yeah, he's kind of returned to YouTube and Twitch, and he's not as like active as he used to be, which is understandable because he's got the life and all that, but I feel like he's got some really entertaining content. He's a very outgoing guy, especially when he's with a lot of other people. Like, he's kind of like he knows how to have fun, and he's got a funny sense of humor, and he's just really. I just think that he's outgoing, and if you're looking for that sort of streamer, he's the guy. You know, he plays a lot of Nintendo games, and he also plays Monster Hunter games, and like I mainly know him from Hot Wheels Turbo Racing because his videos on that were absolutely brilliant. He also likes to play like. He also did like a video on Phoenix Wright and some Mario Party videos, which are kind of funny. And he's played a few RPGs, and he likes his Goemon as well. So if any of those games sound appealing to you, then he's definitely the guy to go to. It should also be noticed that he played Musashi 2, and he's actually a big fan of that, which is kind of interesting because a lot of people usually trash on that game, but he's actually into it. And if you watch my review of that game, then you'll know that even though the game has its flaws, it's kind of like a guilty pleasure of mine in a way. I have a fondness for that game. I absolutely do. Shit, this is not going well for me. This is not going well for me. So yeah, be sure to check him out. And I think that's all the shoutouts. I'm trying to not die, and I'm like not doing a great job at that. I'm on area 5 now. I know area 7 is an absolute nightmare. I've never gone past that area because it's just too hard. It's just way too hard. But I'm just going to play the game, I guess, and talk about the game, because Blazing Lasers is it's a fun shmup on the PC Engine. If you're into shmups, this is definitely one of the better ones you can play on the PC Engine, especially HuCard games. It's a great one. It's what all shmups should be, really, if you ask me. Like, it's got all these power-ups, and you can like get really strong really early and just decimate things. It makes you feel powerful, and I think that's important. Unfortunately, I suck at the game, so yeah, you're gonna watch me fail a lot at this game. But yeah. God, I don't know if that was close. Could have died there. Like, homing missiles. Watch these things. If I can't kill them, then there we go. Oh, that hit me. God damn it. The freaking pyramids can hit you. Great. Right. We've got no lives left. Oh no. But yeah, this is definitely the game for you if you want to play like a really fun shmup on the PC Engine. Oh, but then again, there's a lot of really fun shmups on the PC Engine, but this is one of the more easygoing ones, I find, even though I'm struggling with it because I suck at this genre. I've never finished this game, but I find it fun, even though I absolutely suck at it. So yeah, as you can clearly see, not doing brilliantly, am I? I think I have one more continue. Let's just continue here. So, as I say, like, as I say, I don't want to feel like I should do like a mini review or anything like that on it, but yeah, I enjoy this game. I feel that it's just some easy going. It's more easy going than most shmups, but it's still challenging for someone that sucks at them like me. And yeah, if you lose all your powers, it can get really difficult to get back up. As yeah, it's difficult to get your points in the late game, I find. And the game does go up in difficulty for sure, so yeah, you don't want to die often. You really don't in this game. But yeah, I'm gonna get the missiles. Because we don't have the shield. I always go for the shield whenever I can, but you can't always get the... Oh no, this is the dual shot, innit? That's what this is. So when you get to those heads that it gets difficult. Like, I struggle with the heads, man. Those heads are tough. Right. Oh, how did I run into that? Like, really? I'm doing so fucking terrible at this game, man. I really fucking suck at shooting ups. I mean, I know a lot of people say, like, well, you know, it's one of those genres, isn't it, where you have to really just practice a lot, and it's kind of how it is, but it's just like, I don't play these games enough, because I just don't care to play these games that much, and that's why I'll never really get good at them. But I just have fun playing a few sessions, and probably never beat the game, but, you know, I'll play a few sessions here and there, and just like, yeah, it's fun every now and again to just play these types of games. Just randomly, but you're not going to get far, and you know that, and you're just like, well, whatever, I'll just play it and see how far I can get, and see, you know, just try and have some fun shooting things, and that's kind of my approach to shmups, really, because I suck at them, so I can't really say that I'm going to have an easy time with them, can I? Because, oh, this actually isn't a very good one to have, to be honest. The other one was better. I need to have a better one, I feel. Now I'm just going to get bombarded with these shots, and it's going to be really hard to avoid them. This is definitely not the power I should have got. I should have gotten another power. God damn it, it's going to fuck me, is that? God, that's where you know you're fucked. Right, let's grab that. Yeah, this is not the power I wanted at all. And this is where the heads come in, I think. Oh no, not yet. Yeah, I need a different power. I think that's kind of just what I need right now. Not what I wanted either, but oh well. So that power just kind of like changes your shots a lot. Like this one has like this fire shot. This is what we need. Homing missiles. There we go. I don't feel homing missiles are like the best, but it's better than what I had there. Just didn't like that at all. But yeah, watch out for the pyramids and the rockets that are going to launch your way. Like, Jesus Christ, fucking rockets out of bloody pyramids. I mean, this game's actually originally based on a movie called Gunhead, and if you play the Japanese version, it's literally called Gunhead. So yeah, but this version is called Blazing Lasers because they changed it for the West because we don't know what Gunhead is. So you know, they thought, well, we'll just change it for them so that they can understand what it is instead of just like, oh, what's Gunhead? What is it? Oh shit, I picked that up by accident, but I was pushed into it. God damn it. Right, let's grab that. Should have picked up the shield, and my stupid ass didn't do that, so we're gonna have a rough time now. Now grab that. Really, these guys shoot these things out a lot, and a pain in the ass to avoid. But there we go, that's something. Really nice if I got some shield power though, that would be really great, that'd be swell. Yeah, there's a lot of these fucking green things that have been shot at me, and there's shield power that's taunting me there we go. Absolutely needed that. Oh, we did. There we go. Just bum them. That's what I want to do. Oh, no! I was trying not to get that, and it was hard to do that when I'm trying to avoid all the stuff and move into a specific spot, and then I fucking died. Great. This game doesn't pull its punches, but then again, what shmup does, really, you know, and that's the problem, isn't it? But I feel like this is it's just a good, like, it's just a video that I picked, guys, I'm sorry I picked a game I suck at to play, but, I don't know, maybe people like watching me suck at video games, I don't know, maybe they do, because it's just kind of how it goes, I guess. Some people find that amusement in that. When people suck at video games, but I can also see people getting frustrated and saying, why are you messing up this stupid thing? You know, stop messing this up. Like, I'm just like, well, I'm trying, you know? I'm trying not to fuck up, but it's hard. He fucking dropped the thing that got rid of the shield. God damn it, why do they drop these things and then I just instantly walk into it? It's one of the challenges of this game. Like, not getting power-ups is actually difficult sometimes. There we go, we got the shield power-up. Can we not get the other power-ups? That, fuck me, like that. Right. Dodge all of the fucking things, the green shit. Avoid the power-ups, those power-ups, and try not to die. That's the mission of this game right now. Don't think I'm gonna get past this area, to be honest. But, you know, whatever happens, happens at this point, you know. It is what it is. I'm having a rough time as it is, and I'm getting rockets shot at me, and these green things are getting shot at every fucking angle, and it's going to be difficult to avoid them. I'm just trying to survive at this point, people. That's all I'm trying to do, believe it or not. It's very hard to do that. Right, we got another shield power. Right, let's try and avoid these bullshit fucking things. God, that's very hard, man. It's so fucking difficult to avoid these. Got these towers as well. Jesus, and these things are going everywhere, man. Well, we've got a boss fight now. Fucking giant boulder. Great. Okay. Yeah, can you die, please? I really appreciate it. You just died immediately. And you're not going to die, are you? You're just going to be a pain in the ass. Yep. At least try and get to Area 7. I don't know if I'll be able to get to it, though. I think that's not going to happen. Yeah, Area 5 is done. But I suppose I should talk about getting 400 subscribers because, yeah, thanks to everyone who subscribed to the channel. I know that the channel's been a bit weird, like, recently, and it's been making some changes. But there's been essential changes. I do definitely need to change how I've done things on the channel, absolutely. Like, because here's the thing, like, the way I've been doing things, like, in the past years, like, I've just been trying to do things in ways that just don't really work for me anymore. I don't know, like, I just feel like I needed a change. Like, and this is kind of the way forward for me, given the fact that, you know, I spent a bit more time on this channel now, and I've kind of figured out a lot of things, and it's just like, yep, I need to change my approach to things, just benefit myself more than anything. I just hope that people will stick around no matter what, but as I say, like, ultimately, my content has changed a lot. I feel like videos have gotten better in like a few years, but with the changes, I feel that I'm going to have a lot more filler content, and I don't know how people are going to react to that, because I know that some people don't want that sort of thing in their feed, and I understand that, but at the same time I enjoy making it. So yeah, it's like videos like this, just me talking and playing a video game. Some people don't want that. Some people just want to have content where it's just like talking about like content that's more like has more purpose and like better edited and high quality stuff. And to be honest, like this video and many others, they're just not that, are they? Like, they're just not high quality. But that's the thing, high quality is taxing, you know, and I feel like I need to take it easy a little bit more nowadays, you know. And that's why I'm doing the content I'm doing, because I just want to have fun on this platform, people. Like, that's all I want to do. And if having fun means taking it easy, then so be it, you know? I do feel that my content, while it has improved in some areas, it's also gone down the pan in others because of that. But, you know, like, it's all about trying to make things easier for myself now. That's kind of the goal, and in a way, I got the wrong one again. God damn it. In a way, I'm kind of succeeding in that goal because things are getting a lot less irritating to do, which is a good thing. So yeah, this stage is weird, man. This stage is really odd. You got enemies like just flying in from all different areas of the screen. The stage after this stage is brutal though. I suck at it, man. But yeah, this is an interesting one. Definitely an interesting one. I think there's a boss here. Yep, boss time. Some of the bosses in this game, man, they are so weird. This guy is like fucking like a fucking giant pickle monster that has like what is this I'm fighting? That's kind of part of the weird appeal of Blazing Lazers, really, just how silly and weird it all is. Like, it really is an odd game. Like, some of the bosses, man, some really interesting, unique designs for the bosses. But that's part of the appeal, I suppose. Like, it's very out there, you know. I don't know if that hit. That probably did. Oh, hang on. Let's try not to get hit by this stuff. And this guy relies a lot on these projectiles, and that's kind of how it goes. But yeah, as I say, like, getting 400 subscribers was not like originally something I expected, and I didn't expect to get 400 subscribers as soon as I did, which is kind of crazy, I suppose. Really, I mean, YouTube, I feel like it's one of those things where, you know, growth is going to happen one way or another eventually. It just takes longer for some people. And yeah, that's just kind of how it goes. But I just feel like if you just continue doing what you do, eventually you're going to find something that people are going to like, I guess. But, oh boy, this is the level I hate. Oh, this is where I can't pass this level, man. I can't pass this level, guys, because it's just too hard. But yeah, this level's insane. I think that's the best way to describe it, really. Too insane. But yeah, if you like, I hope people do enjoy the content I have to bring to the table nowadays. But yeah, I'm definitely happy taking it easy, sure. But like I say, like, I'm always happy to see more people show up, and I just hope that the content I make is worthwhile. I hope people enjoy the stuff I make, but I also recognize that it's difficult, that not everyone's going to want certain things. I get that as well, and it's trying to find a good balance of trying to, because you can't please everybody, you know what I mean? But if I can at least please some people, then it's a mission accomplished, you know what I mean? And ideally the people I want to please are the people that actually follow me, you know? As opposed to just random people. Because random people, they just don't carry the way, they're never going to follow me anyways. Why give a shit about what they have to say? Why give a shit about them, you know? Why give them attention when it's just not worth it and you get nothing out of it but potential grief, you know? It's just like, I'd rather just have fun doing what I do, you know? So, yeah. It's kind of the agenda. I know this isn't really much of a subscriber special video, but it needed to be done. It did. I mean, ultimately, I just feel that I needed to do a shout out video at some point, so I thought this was a good opportunity to do that. I want to play a lot more. Like, I want to play a few more old school games like this, because I've been focusing a lot on PS2 recently, and you know, like, I want to spread out, like, I want to branch out a little bit more from PS2, and I think a lot of people, like, there have been people that like PS2, and I love PS2 obviously, and I talk about it enough, and all that lot. But I want a bit of a change and try some like old school games for once, you know, like this. I just try and play these games. I'm not really an expert at this game, so I can't really review it, but I definitely enjoy it for shmup for sure. I'm just not an expert at shmup, so yeah, I'm not reviewing it. But that's the problem, isn't it? You know, these old games, like there's only so much I can review because like certain genres I'm just not good at, you know. And but it's at the end of the day, if I can definitely say I enjoy this, so you know that's something. And there is some value to be had in just opinions, you know. I made a big mistake by grabbing that power up, man. A big mistake. Yeah, this is where they actually changed the attacks into something else. That's what this power-up's all about. Oh, great. Area 7's a bitch. And also, if you've noticed, the music that plays in this level, it's actually similar to the boss theme in Star Fox, or Starwing in this country. You know, it's similar to that. Like, the first boss in Cornelia, like, this song's basically that. Maybe the boss theme in Star Fox was inspired by this game's Area 7 music. Maybe it was, because it does sound similar. It really does. I've always believed that, at least. Like, that's the first thing I think of when I actually hear this music. I'm like, yeah, this is this boss theme from Star Fox. Oh, shit. Well, there you go, guys. That's the video, so, yeah. See you guys.